what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Yeah, buddy, that's right. Get exposure right now. Holler at the homie Paul Match, man, for Paul Match TV. Hit up Paul Match TV across all social media sites, alright? Who we got next? Got next.
Well, hello there. It's Paul Mash TV time again, and we're glad that you could join us. And we're really, really booming now. I mean, we're getting a lot more fans and getting a lot more feedback, and we appreciate all your responses. And if you'd like to be one of those to do that, we have a Facebook page, facebook.com/Paul Mash TV. Feel free to like the page and inbox me or even comment on the videos you see. We'd love to hear from you. You can also subscribe and hit the bell on YouTube if you're watching that on there right now. And even leave a comment on the bottom, and you'll always get the latest information and interviews whenever they become available. So we hope you'll do that. You can also email us, paulmashtv@gmail.com. And remember, that's not just for fan mail. If you're a solo artist or a band that wants to be on the show, either way, you can use that same email address, and we'll always respond back. And feel free to go to our official website, onemicmusic.net/PaulMashTV. Has all our interviews on there, and it's all searchable. So we hope you do that. And all that will be recapped in the closing credits at the end of the show, so stick around for that. Right now, we have King Wavvy from Syracuse, New York. A very fine, talented hip-hop artist. And we're going to be doing that for you in just a moment, but here's another quick word from Click Jam. Don't go away.
Does anyone know where Lou is? Anyone? Let's jam.
We're fabulous, nobody's doing for the crushed and the broken hearted. We're fabulous, nobody's doing 'cause we can and we just got started. Come on and bang.
Well, hello there. It's interview time again, and with us from Syracuse, New York, we have King Wavvy. Thanks for joining us, King Wavvy.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Glad that you could join us today.
Me too.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about you, how you became a musician? I mean, everybody has their own story. Let's hear yours.
Well, I started making music when I was 9 years old. Due to my brother that passed away, he had his own music studio. He brought me into his studio at the age of 9 and placed me into a booth and put a pair of headphones on me and said to me, he said, "Say what comes from your heart." And at first I didn't know what to say. And then all of a sudden I just started rapping. And ever since then, I've just loved music. You know, music has saved my life, and, you know, music is me.
Yeah, that's it. Sometimes music does that to people. They think, well, it's my whole life, like you said, and that's good that that speaks to you, and we hope that it keeps going even further for you.
Thank you.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about your influences? I mean, a lot of people have different influences in the mainstream world. I'm sure you have a few in your mind. Why don't you let us know about some of those?
Well, first off, Nas, Biggie, Tupac, Big L, Guru, Wu-Tang Clan,
Mm-hmm.
you know, just a lot of the old school artists, because these days, you know, music is not what it used to be. You know, it lacks the lyrical ability, and it lacks the character and the color. You know, and you know, you can't close your eyes these days and see what you're listening to. You know, back in the days, I can remember listening to a Tupac song, and I could imagine myself right there in his shoes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know exactly. A lot of different genres are the same way. You know, I mean, they not saying they're not bad, but you know, it's just a whole different world now. You know, and some people
Really,
wish that you know, that it could be the way it used to be, and
right.
but there's plenty of people who strive to do that. So we're glad that you are one that strives to do that. And like I said, who knows? It'll probably carry you very far. You know. Um, so why don't you tell us about your music? I mean, is it all streaming? Is there physical copies? Like I said, maybe you can talk about that.
My music, right now, it's on SoundCloud, King Wavvy with 2 V's. I have an Instagram, Wavy Baby 16. Um, I'm working on an Audio Mac, working on a #1 Music, Reverb Nation. I actually have a lot of music out there. It's under just so many just different names: B Wavy, Wavy, Wavy Divine, Divine Wavy. Like, I have so much music out there. I've been putting music out for the past 10 years. And you know, my music is a lot different from a lot of other people's music, because my music, it speaks from my heart, and it speaks about the things I've been through in my life and the things I've seen, and you know, the heartaches and the struggles and the pain and everything. My goal with every single song I make is that it, you know, it sends a message to somebody. You know, whether it's a song about, you know, going through the darkest times in life and you feel like you want to die, you know, it's actually a message saying, you know what, listen, you're not alone. You know, there are people out here that are going through the same thing you're going through. You know, just music these days, you know, to me these days is it's just all about telling a story.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true with a lot of people. I mean, sometimes it's just songs for some people, but other people they actually want to put stuff out there that tells a story. So so that's pretty good when they do that.
Yes, it is.
Um, so why don't you tell us about this video we're getting ready to watch? It's called Out the Dirt. Is there a story behind that? Maybe you can let me know then.
Yes. Out the Dirt, it really talks about me growing up as a young child and the things I had to go through. Abuse, my mom being addicted to crack cocaine, my dad being addicted to alcohol and cocaine. And you know, at one point in my song, you know, I talk about seeing my mom being abused, you know, just the way I was treated, the way I had to live. It just tells it's just a whole story. But this song, I could have gone and I could have gone and put 6-7 different verses on it, but I didn't, because I just felt like what I said in that song was just it was more than enough.
Okay. All right. Well, like I said, we're just getting ready to watch that video in just a moment. But before we get to that, we will just want to let you know that's all that we have for you right now. But we thank you again, King Wavvy, for coming on the show. And come back sometime if you'd like to come back on the show, and we'll work it out.
Definitely. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. And here's Out the Dirt by King Wavvy here on Paul Mash TV. Don't go away.
I know this life can get crazy, this life can get hard. I'm down on my knees, praying to God, hoping I'll see tomorrow, hoping I see tomorrow, so I can tell him my pain, tell him my hurt, Tell them my story and how I made a way, out the dirt. My story begins with a broken home that didn't even feel like home. Scattered pill bottles on the table, plates lined up with that yayo. Living with no friends and only a couple of Legos. Broke in the projects, mama smoking away the rent, dad sniffing it too. Me sitting alone in that cold room, having to eat over paper plate with no spoon. Lashes to my back when I would cry. My own parents just hating me, so at a young age I just wanted to die. But was too little to understand suicide. Hadn't yet even began to develop in my mind. Horror all around me, just faked that I was fine when I was just broken inside. My head spun all around as I saw them guys mama brought home. Prayed at 3 to the man in the sky, but never felt like he listened. Thinking, why me? Why now? Couldn't see what was there, never was really missing. Looking for guidance, but mama was slumped over with a crack pipe beside her in the kitchen. Days upon days, this was all I saw. I knew addiction was in my future. Had me seeing double visions as I would see dad abuse her. Hit her for talking back, calling her a loser. Ashley had love for her, but got scared I would lose her.
She hid all that pain away, let the tears dry up, cause she knew she couldn't break away.